Good afternoon. I am Tracy Spence with your newscast. This newscast is brought to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join the living. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, a key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. And Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration weekdays 8:30 a.m. on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. Now for the news in details. Legendary reggae singer Frederick Toots Hibbert died at the University Hospital of the West Indies in Jamaica on Friday evening. He was 77. This singer had been admitted at the hospital last week Monday and was in a medically induced coma. Claude Mills, Hibbert's publicist, confirmed the singer's passing. Hibbert was one of the 10 finalists in the recently concluded Jamaica Festival Song Competition, a contest he won 3 times. He recently released his latest album, Got to Be Tough, on August 28th. Formed in the 1960s, his bands Toot and the Maytals helped popularize reggae music. The group's 1968 single, Do the Reggae, was the first song to get the World Reggae, named the genre, and introducing it to the global audience. The group's popular songs include Monkey Man, Sweet and Dandy, Bam Bam, and Pomps and Pride. In 2005, the group won the Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album with True Love. 7 years later, he was awarded an Order of Distinction for his contribution to Jamaica's music. President of the Jamaica Teachers Association, JTA, Jasford Gabriel, is commending the government for enabling the education system to adjust to online learning platforms, which has become necessary due to the impact of the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic on traditional teaching and learning methods. Speaking on the implications of COVID-19 on education at a virtual meeting of the Rotary Club of Kingston last week, Mr. Gabriel hailed the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information for rolling out the Google's G Suite learning management system for schools. He said that teachers are receiving the necessary training on the different tools in the program and the support is being provided for all schools. The JTA president said the Education Ministry is also implementing a student content app, which includes various quizzes and examination papers so that students can be better equipped as they prepared for external examinations. Meanwhile, Jamaica's Ministry of Health and Wellness has implemented a number of initiatives to address the risk factors for suicide in the country. These include barriers to accessing healthcare, inappropriate media reporting on cases of suicide, access to means of committing suicide, and stigma associated with help-seeking behavior. This was disclosed by Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, in a message to mark World Suicide Day on Thursday. According to the minister, another important approach to preventing suicide is encouraging healthy lifestyle choices, which is at the core of many of the ministry's policies and programs. Dr. Tufton cited ongoing training of primary healthcare workers to provide initial care and referral of persons with mental health and substance use disorders, which are risk factors for suicide, has been pivotal given the fact that primary healthcare staff are vital links and first contact between the community and the healthcare system. In sports this afternoon, Jamaica Boxing Board JBB President Stephen Jones says there is still no word from world governing body FIBA about when the next round of Olympic qualifiers will take place. He says that if the postponements persist into next year, then JBB will consider hosting another national championship to ensure that they select the best boxers to represent Jamaica in the qualifiers. Jamaica's 8 Olympic hopefuls, Jameer Edwards, Ricardo Brown, Lisa Fraser, Omar Campbell, Trevor Thompson, Damon O'Neill, Karen Gilpin, and Sanji Williams were set to participate in the qualifiers in Argentina in March this year, but it was postponed because of COVID-19, as was the second set of qualifications in France in May. Though the respective boxers have maintained a strict training regime, Jones said they would still have to reassess the situation. And that is it for the news. This newscast came to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join the living. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. And Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration, weekdays 8:30 a.m. on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. On behalf of the news and production team, I am Tracy Spence. Do have a good afternoon.